In the digital world, what is the one thing that you truly own? It's your website. And I cannot tell you how many times I've actually come across businesses that are run on a platform that is not their website when it comes to online marketing and ownership. For instance, I came across a company, it's an oil delivery company, that was running their entire business in Facebook. Now, what's the risk with that? Facebook could come along and shut you down, and you have no recourse. If you're running your business that way, it's extremely risky. So I always say, and if you heard me talk before in person, at a conference, or seen some of my videos, you'll hear me say that your website is your digital asset that you should own and control 100%. And as long as you're not breaking the law by doing anything wrong with content on the site, and as long as you continue to pay for your domain renewal and your hosting, then your site is never in jeopardy. And I can't say that with any other platform out there with confidence. That goes for YouTube, for Twitter, for Facebook, for TikTok, Instagram, you name it. Any of those platforms, it's great that you can utilize the platform, but you don't own it. So don't invest a ton of money in that sector of digital marketing. Invest it in your website, and the content that you own starts on your site. Now, you might be saying, well, that's crazy because I can get traffic coming in from videos on YouTube, or I can get traffic from Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, etc. And I agree with you 100%. But what you're doing is you're taking content that you have on your website, and then you're taking a snippet of that and go put that on social to bring the traffic back in so someone can continue reading about what it is that you're talking about. And that truly is the foundational concept of how to use your website in your digital marketing campaigns and the way that you should operate and think about it when it comes to online marketing. Your website is your territory, and you fully control it. So when you hear me talking about brand and brand consistency, it really stems at the website side of it, because you control the look and feel and everything that goes onto your website. Contrast that to going on a social platform. Yeah, you can have your logo in your header of your profile, but the profile itself sits in a container on the social platform that you have no control over. So you really have a little bit of a bleed from a brand consistency point of view, whereas in your website, you fully control your own territory. Now, I touched on this in the intro, but basically, again, your website is the hub of your digital ecosystem. And again, what I mean by that is it's truly the foundation. So all the guys that are out in the trades understand, you can't build a house from the roof first and go down to the foundation. You got to go from the foundation up. It's the same exact thing with digital marketing. And again, I do see companies trying to do it without a website, but ultimately they fail. So invest in your web. If you have to choose one thing to invest in online, invest in your website. It is your digital asset that will pay off over time, and you have full confidence that it will be there 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and so on. Another core component is, think of your website as your conversion central hub. You control everything about your website, and that includes how you can get traffic to convert into sales leads. And there is a little bit of an art and a science to this. And it really, a lot of what we do is we split test. So we know that we have traffic coming into a page, and because we control the page 100%, because it's our digital asset, my client's digital asset, then we can do things like, let's change the position of a button. Instead of using the primary brand color, let's use the secondary brand color on the button and see if that changes conversions. Instead of asking 10 things on a form, let's simplify the form to 5 things and see if that changes conversion. Again, it's your central conversion hub, and you have full control over that on your site. If you're trying to do this on third-party sites, you may not have that level of control, and you are losing conversion at that point. Another point I want to touch on is your website allows you to collect leads, which allow you to build long-term relationships with prospects and customers. And that's something, again, that you have full control over on your website, and you have full control over the capture of that data. Again, going to a third-party system, you may not be able to fully capture all the data that you want or control it. On your website, you absolutely have full control over that. And the one thing I will say is, don't discount prospects who fill out a form today, because they might become an actual sales lead on a 5-figure or more project 2 years down the road. And the key to that is email marketing and staying in touch with that prospect throughout time. One last thing I want to touch on here with your website is the ability to adapt and evolve, because again, you own your site, you own the platform that it's built on. So if you need to, let's take for example, you did an acquisition, right? We're acquisition specialists, and in that case, we have a very specific playbook that we operate under, and depending on if it's what we call a tuck-in or standalone acquisition, we handle things a little bit differently, and having your own website allows you to adapt and evolve to those changing business elements that happen throughout time. Another piece that changes in your business is you might decide to start layering on, let's say you're an HVAC contractor and you do propane delivery, you might decide that now I want to start doing Generac generators. It's very easy to add an additional content hub on your website to adapt to that and evolve your business model online. So the one thing I'm going to leave you with is we have helped countless clients of ours who have had very slim or thin websites, or like I said before, have been operating under third-party platforms, where we've built really robust dynamic websites, and as a result of that, year over year, they've experienced constant growth. So if this resonates with you, if you'd like some help in this manner, please give me a call, visit my website, fill out a form on my site. You can schedule time with me. I'm more than happy to set up a Zoom call with you. We'll do a screen share. I'll walk through what you currently have. I'll give you recommendations, and if you like what you hear, then we can take it from there. So if you like what you heard in this video and you want to get a hold of us, please visit our website, give us a call, fill out one of our forms, or schedule an appointment online. We're more than happy to jump on a Zoom call with you, or if we're local in your area, we'll come meet you face to face, and we'll discuss how we can help you and get you moved to the next level.